start. We're just setting up the auction room now. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop you on mute just for now, but I'll stay on the phone line. And then once we start the stream, have you got the internet up? You've got the stream internet?
Yes.
Right, yeah. Awesome. I'll just pop you on mute if it's that noisy, and then once we start the stream, I'll let you know when we're underway and we'll get things started.
Okay, so I'll pop you very shortly.
Great, wonderful. All right, speak to you shortly.
Well, a very good afternoon on this wet, wild and windy Thursday in the nation's capital, but of course warm and comfortable in the safety of your own home. Coming to you live from Raywhite, Canberra, the auction room here with another live stream. And this afternoon we go to 7 Grigson Place in MacGregor. And what a special property we have for you. Mr. Gerard Northey, he's been your selling agent over the past few weeks, arranging those personal inspections to get you through to see this truly unique proposition, and it's on his behalf as well as the whole entire Raywhite Canberra team that I first of all thank our seller for the immaculate presentation. It's great to have you all tuning in, and to the interested buyers amongst you sitting safely on your couches at home, I do wish you the very best with your bidding. Now, right throughout the entire campaign, Gerard's provided you with all the relevant documentation to ensure your confidence in today's sale, namely our contract. It's a fairly standard ACT Law Society document which legally identifies the unexpired term of the lease for Block 1, Section 61 in the division of MacGregor. The prescribed terms within, they're exactly as you would expect. It's a cash and unconditional sale. There are no listed restrictions on the transfer of the title. We're offering the property vacant possession with there being no changes made to the nominated inclusions. GST, well, that is not applicable to the price you pay. Settlement, well, that's going to happen within 30 days from today's date, and a standard 10% deposit is required to secure your purchase. That said, if you have amended any of these details with Gerard in advance, made any alterations that are approved, you bid with absolute confidence on that basis. Underpinning this afternoon's proceedings are, of course, the ACT terms and conditions of auction that have been widely distributed in advance. However, I will highlight a few of the more pertinent points. I'm the only one authorised to place any kind of bid or offer on behalf of our seller. If compelled to do so, I'll clearly announce this as a vendor bid. It can be done just once and only if at a level below the reserve price. Your participation by way of bidding, well, that's subject to having registered first, and I will note that all of our parties who are registered for today, the relevant paperwork has been cited, the authorities are approved, and we can confirm that everything does comply. I can decide the amount or the increment by which the bidding advances, and also may choose to refuse any bid. In the very unlikely event of a dispute or discrepancy, my role will be to adjudicate. I'll be the sole arbiter, and my decision will be final. Now, providing we are above the exceptionally realistic reserve price that has been set at the strike of the gavel and screaming of sold, the obligation to our fortuitous purchaser amongst you, well, we will complete the contract as authorised on your behalf. We'll get you to pay the balance of that deposit immediately. I do stress though, no further bids, no late offers will be considered, however, once the sale has been declared. So to ensure your success, firstly, I'd recommend that you bid. Then of course make sure you are my highest bidder, and providing we're above that reserve price, you'll be the buyer. The balance of any of these terms or conditions I take as being read and understood. Well, 2013, it doesn't seem that long ago, and beforehand, you can only imagine, but what we have now here today, just 7 years young, is a glorious home of epic proportions. Some 328 square metres approximately of living, all wrapped up in this beautiful parcel of over 800 square metres. Literally every corner you go to, you can see the quality, you can see the effort that has gone into fabricating a home of this stature. Vast open plan living spaces, segregated areas for the family to, I guess, reside in peace and harmony or come together in that lovely stainless steel and stone kitchen right in the centre of the home. Covered al fresco, and of course the quartet of bedrooms upstairs, primarily that huge master suite with hers and hers walk-in wardrobes. Really does have it all. Thank you. I've got one person here, and it's the one person that we've got a bit of a laugh out of. No laughing matter though when we consider trying to find anything else quite like this. It really is a supreme offering. So bidders, buyers, I look for your interest. Now's the time to say yes to the address. I call for opening bids. Who'd like to start us away? Where do we see it go?
680,000.
680,000 with bidder number 3, and there you go. That was quite simple indeed. At 680 we're away. I would have thought another 20 more on top. Bring me up to that nice neat 700 level. Can I say 700 on the move? At 680,000 with bidder number 3 in front.
775.
We go to 775 with bidder number 4, and it's a good strong move on your behalf, and that is how you do it. Throwing down the gauntlet. Who answers the call now?
795.
795. Still moving in those 20s, and I welcome bidder number 1 in. The new interest now at 795. 795 the call.
805.
Happy to go to 800 there with bidder number 4. At 800 we go. At $800,000, the rise of 5. Oh, it's 805, was it? Just confirming the bid. 805.
805.
805. Fair enough too.
815.
815. Moving in 10s now. At 815,000 we go. 825.
2.5.
2.5. Oh, I would have preferred something a little bit stronger. Swing the axe a little bit harder, you're absolutely certain. 815, so 817.5 now, current bid and offered. At 817,500, maybe 825 on the rise.
827.
827, couldn't have guessed it if I tried, but it's an excellent number on your behalf. At 827, bidder number 1 and back in front. At 827, do we maybe square the ledger at 830 or go something bigger and bolder and stronger? Just the 1. 828, and don't be late with bidder number 4 at 828. 830, bidder 2 and back in. 830,000.
834.
834. 834 in the commanding position, back with bidder number 1, and the single digit there from bidder number 4 to go to 835. At 835 and 840, well bid bidder number 2. 840 in front. At 840,000, any advances now? Do we go that extra single now? Surely. At 840,000, anything left? Quickly, buyers inside of 3 calls. At 840, bidder number 2 in front. First call at 840. Are we absolutely positive? Look at everything on offer here. The style, the seclusion, the space, the serenity. At 840,000, I bid it twice. Are we certain? Are we sure? At 840,000. 841, bidder number 5. Just in the nick of time, and there you go at 841. The considered move. New interest now emerging at 841, bidder 5 in front.
845.
845, bidder number 2. Still swinging the axe nice and strong. Putting yourself in that commanding position at 845. Bidder 2 has it against all other parties. Good strong interest here today. You've got to be reassured by that. Confidence in the market. At 845, bidder number 2 going once. Twice now the money at 845. Do I welcome you back in for even just a single? Third and final time at 845. Quickly now, need to know, have I got your best? Do we welcome in any further interest? Bidder 1, are you sure?
500.
500, 845, 500, and down to the decimals we go. That is the lowest increment we move forward on. Has to be 500 or more. And there you go, the news is perfectly clear. Best 500 you've ever spent, it's on the market.
850.
And 850. Well bid, 850. Throwing down the gauntlet now at 850,000. At 850 the call.
853.
853, bidder number 2 and back in front. On the market and selling at 853. 855 the call. At 855,000, the tussle Be reassured, as I said to you, with the quality of the competition here today. 856. 56 has it. We come back in for one more. At 856,000, any advances once and to be sold. No late bids, no late offers. 856 with bidder number 2. Second call. At 856, are we certain?
860.
860, bidder number 5, back alive at $860,000. Well bid, 5 in front at 860,000. Do we go to 865? Flex that bidding muscle now. Good strong bid. Do we go to 865? It's 860 against.
861.
861, it does the job. I don't know for how much longer. We'll soon see on the count of 3. At 861, bidder number 2 and back in front. 861 and selling. I remind you of that, bidder number 5. Can we go just one more? The dream hanging in the balance right now at 861. Once, twice. Third final call at 861. Bidder 2 in front. Bidder 5, have I got your best? Is there anything further to go? I just give everyone this benefit through the forum here. We're just making sure that everyone is covered off. Anything further to go with bidder number 5? I appreciate your interest. Bidder number 1, bidder number 4, bidder number 2. Are we there? Bidder 3, I should say. At bidder number 2 has it at 861,000 and selling quickly then.
863.
63. Nick of time. At 863. Back in front, bidder number 5. 64. Good retort with bidder number 2. 864. The dominant position now with bidder number 2 at $864,000. Good properties are always hard fought for. At $864,000. Can I say 865? Although maybe 870 is the dominant move you'll need to edge out your competition. 864 current bid and offer and selling. First call, 864. We bid it away twice at 864. Thrice then at 864. Third call, are we sure? Bidder 5? I thank you for your interest. Is there anything left to go? At 864 for bidder number 2. We sell it quickly then in 3, 2, 1. Sold your way $864,000. Congratulations to our successful purchaser. Commiserations to our underbidders. We really do thank you for your participation, for your efforts. No doubt Jared Northey, our selling agent, is going to do his absolute best to find you an alternative. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions about the live stream auction process, please let us know. Likewise, to see any one of our properties, get in contact with our selling agents. Happy to arrange those personal tours for you. Thank you and a very good afternoon.